chemicals. Yep, deadly chemicals that seep into your skin, causing many to become deceased, is being put into millions of children and adult clothes. And this is no accident. People were terrified after South Korean researchers reported alarmingly high levels of deadly chemicals in over 144 Shein, Temu, and AliExpress clothes, with levels 10 to 229 above the legal limit. And once absorbed into the skin, there is no cure. Deadly chemicals like phthalates and lead that, when worn for hours at a time daily, can result in obesity, diabetes, heart issue, premature births, infertility, mutation of the cells, and many more issues that can form within a year, and for some, just months. Reports from Science Directly warns us that once the clothes enter the home, we are in danger, as these chemicals will stay, become airborne, and be breathed in. It can even spread to other clothes if in the same machine, or even contaminate food. The most concerning issues have been found in shoes and jewelry. While they do exist in clothes, it's a bit less. Yup, deadly chemicals that...
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000 men. All right, be careful what you put on. All right, be careful what you put on. All right, we saw in this this video the guy is talking about the basically some toxic poisons put into these clothes from one of these clothing lines. Is it Shein something? I didn't get the name properly, but basically said it's in 144 of them of these clothes or these clothing lines, and that's what caught my attention. But that's no ordinary number. All right, that's definitely no ordinary number. All right, and we know that this devil, Esau, Edom, this so-called white man, and these heathen, they're up to no good. Their main agenda right now is what? To the population. All right, to unalive as many as they could. All right, and they're doing it in every single way possible. We know about the food, we know about the water, the chlorine, the fluoride, etc., etc. We know about the air they put in they're spraying in the air, the chemtrails. All right, we know about the bromine that they put in all the foods. All right, and when it comes to the clothes, there's no difference. All right, the scripture tells us that we're not supposed to mix fabrics. Now check out the clothes. You can barely find a fabric that's pure anything. All right, you have to look to find pure cotton or pure linen. All right, which is what we're supposed to be wearing to keep the law of the Lord. All right, these clothes not just only mixed fabric, which is between wool mixed with cotton or wool mixed with linen, which according to the scriptures we're not supposed to wear. When we go to the book of Leviticus 19 and verse 19, it says, "Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed, neither shall a garment mingle of linen and woolen come upon thee." And it's for a reason, right? Because the vibration is lost, right? The healing vibration, which both linen and wool are ranked at I believe 5,000 in terms of the vibrational scale. Let's go here. Let's spare with me a moment here. All right, so in terms of the vibrational scale, both wool and linen rank 5,000. Now, one is 5,000 positive, one is 5,000 negative. So the difference. So when you come together and you mix the fabric, you nullify the effects, the healing effects of the garment on your body. All right, I believe cotton is at 100. The ranking is 100, so it still has a healing effect. However, once you mix the garments together, all right, basically it goes all the way down to I believe close to 0 or 15, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and basically that's the vibration or frequency of a dead person, right? Somebody who's already unalive. So that's what they're doing. So there's no healing properties on. So on top of that, now what we're learning about here is that they're doing their own thing here.
And causing many to become...
They're doing their own thing now and putting now toxins into it, phthalates and lead. Now let's see the effects. All right, the effects of phthalates. All right, on humans. Okay, it says those scientists believe phthalates don't stay in human tissue, which is bullshit. Right, they put in all these PFAs, PFAS chemicals and their forever chemicals, they call them, in the clothes. Right, and saying that they're waterproof. That's all bullshit. Right, it says studies suggest that regular exposure to these chemicals can adversely affect multiple organ systems as well as reproductive health and child development. One study links high levels of phthalate exposure to early death in older people. And just a copyright disclaimer, fair use, fair use. This video is just for educational purposes. I'm not giving any medical advice. All right? But in this same video, they basically go back.
Yep, deadly
and they talk about, it causes obesity, I believe it's diabetes, premature aging, infertility. It actually mutation of the cells and the DNA. All right. Whereas, pure garments, basically refine these things. So, they even putting these things into jewelry, which the skin is an organ. It absorbs what you put on it. So you have to be careful what you put on. All right. Especially in these last days, it's an all-out attack. And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. All right. We're not ignorant of this devil's devices. Let me go back here. Right? 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And if this devil does good, as the scriptures say, he doesn't do it willingly. All right, so guess what? Everything that he's putting out
into
here,
your skin.
You have to be so careful. All right, I'm just going to read some of this. This what you see on screen here. It says the resonance of linen with the Earth's electromagnetic field. It says the innate vibration frequency of linen resonates with the 7.83 Hertz frequency of the Earth's electromagnetic field, known as the Schumann's resonance. This global frequency promotes harmony, health, and balance. And so when you change that and you mix the garment and you put away all these plastics, like rayon, everything these days are coming with what you call these other things, spandex, what's the other one? What's the other one that they use? They use a lot. It'll come back to me just now. All right, nylon. Okay, you name it. These plastics, and it has no good frequency, and it absorbs into your skin, and basically, gets you to a point where your body is diseased. All right, that's what it does. Whereas the pure fabric, it heals. It has a healing effect. It says linen tops and jackets help attune your body with the earth's rhythm through sympathetic vibration, but strengthening your bond with nature, linen can boost your mood and vitality. All right, it boosts you up. Now we know the situation with these devils, that it's very difficult to find clothes that's not been mixed, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. Lord willing, we had to pray that we don't stay in this place, much longer. All right, but if you could, find it, make the best decision for your health. Right, because the elder apostles, they're going into, eating well, exercising. This is just another facet of that, your health. Right, the scriptures say, a good health is better than wealth. That's roughly paraphrasing. A good health. See if I can get that. I wonder if I could find this. There's a scripture in Sirach. It's worth more. See if I can get that there. Sirach 30 and 15. All right, let's get that. Sirach chapter 30, verse 15. It says, health and good state of body are above all gold. Whoa, I see that? And a strong body above what infinite wealth. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart, the mind. So it just shows it's not good to be to be sick, which a lot of our brothers are. It says verse 17, death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. So you see that? So as much as possible, use wisdom. Wisdom is the most moving motion, right? As the scripture say, is it wisdom as Solomon 7? Could be mistaken. Let me see. All right. This is wisdom of Solomon 7:24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. So use wisdom. And wisdom comes along with what understanding, the action behind it, especially in these times. All right. So just be careful what you put on. I pray this little lesson was edifying. When I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Next time, Shalom, Wabad Babal.